Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Canadian farm, where since finishing the last episode I have moved my keyboard ever so slightly closer so that I can actually end this episode on time. When did you ever hear me going on time with something? Also, I'm thinking of calling you guys the Insomniacs, because my god, the times you watch my videos are just bizarre and insane to me. I know people on YouTube are weird. I'm one of them. You know, I understand you guys. You're weird. You like strange things. I've been to the weird part of YouTube. I quite enjoy it there. I feel at home. I really do, which is slightly worrying. But yeah, I know that there are a good few of you watching these videos in America and, you know, around the world, which is just mind-boggling to me that people outside of me actually want to listen to... I don't want to listen to me talking for half an hour at a time. So why you guys do, I'll never understand. But I know you guys are all from like all around the world, but I look at my live analytics, watch the views come in, because I'm sad and weird like that, and not at all narcissistic. I say as a joke I'm not at all narcissistic. I'm really not narcissistic. I will just not advertise this channel at all, ever. And, you know, if you found me from FSUK, from the soil mod support topic, hello. This doesn't have soil mod, but hello anyway. It's Decker's doing. I'm gonna blame Decker. But Decker, if you're watching, hello. I like soil mod. I'm in one of those strange moods. This is what happens when I have too much caffeine, and I haven't had a lot of it lately, because like normally I just have a cup of coffee or a cappuccino or something in the morning, and then a cup of tea quite late into the evening, and that's literally my entire day's caffeine intake. But I've had I've had 2 quite strong cups of coffee, and I like my tea strong anyway, and there's 2 things that I like with my tea, okay? I like a strong cup of tea that's unsweetened with a small bit of milk, because I leave it cool for like 5 minutes before I actually drink it, so that, you know, it ends up as a really nice temperature for tea. Nice and warm, but not like tepid. And the other thing is, I like having my tea in a really big mug. I actually have my own mug in this house, because I'm the only one insane enough to drink out of a giant blue mug. Having 2, because it's, my mug is like half a litre, I would think, somewhere in the region of half a litre. So 2 cups of tea is a litre of tea for me. That's a lot of tea, especially to have like in the morning. I had a cup of coffee in a like large, but not my size of cup of tea large, a large-ish mug, I would say average to large, and then, you know, that's a cup of coffee for me, and I like strong coffee, so I have strong coffee. It wakes me up in the morning. And then I had my cup of tea in my huge mug. It'd be like venti from Starbucks big. That was fun. That's, you know, that's just a real kick in the gentleman's area to wake you up with that much tea. And, you know, that normally does me for an entire day, so having that in the morning before like 10 o'clock was just like, hey, all of the caffeine is in me now. And then my dad went to mass because it's Sunday, and he's Catholic. I say atheist. I have absolutely no religious beliefs. I have my own set of moral beliefs, and if you're like from the Bible Belt and you think, oh, well, what would we do if Jesus wasn't watching? Probably the same thing you normally do. I mean, Jesus is watching the Ku Klux Klan as well. They're racist scum. Jesus is watching UKIP if you're watching in the UK. They're watching UKIP. He's watching UKIP, and God's watching UKIP if you believe that. And they're fascists and racists and homophobes and absolutely disgusting subhuman scum. Not that any politician isn't, but the UKIP guys are just a different level of disgusting. I mean, I'm not going to talk too much politics, but all I'm going to say is all politicians are liars, and I dislike politicians because by their very nature they have to lie to you to get what they want. But the likes of UKIP, these far-right quasi-fascist parties are I'm not genuinely disgusted by much outside of things that would make most people feel physically sick. I'm just mildly disgusted by them. But the thought that in 2015 there are people spouting beliefs that were held as extreme in the mid-1940s when, let's face it, racism and homophobia and all that were the norm, and beliefs like that were held as pretty extreme back then. Yeah. There's a problem if you think that's a valid choice for any day and age, never mind like today. I don't mind Republican parties per se. The American one is no, because they're just a different branch of nationalistic. But the likes of the Scottish Nationalist Party, they're fine, they're actually Republican. They have a very firm set of moral beliefs that fall in line with standard moral beliefs. They're just, you know, they want what they want and they're named their party after it. That's fine. But the likes of UKIP, oh dear, the likes of UKIP. I'm not going to go into, I'm just going to stop on that train now because I'm gonna try to not offend people, but I've said this on Twitter, I think during the week, for me anyway, and this was in response to somebody's telling Nerdcube that, oh, the word bitch is misogynistic and you should never use it, and even if it's used as a joke, you're wrong. And quite frankly, no, I disagree with that wholeheartedly. No. And then of course it went to one of the Reddit echo chambers where they were like, oh, that's so wrong, and if anybody spoke up in defense of Nerdcube, they got banned from that subreddit. That's an echo chamber. That's not healthy. I want you guys to disagree with me. I genuinely want you guys to disagree with me on things. Because if you disagree with me, then we can have a healthy conversation about, well, what is right? Are we both wrong? Is one of us more wrong than the other one? That's what freedom of speech is supposed to entitle you to, not to just say, no, shut up, your ideas. The funniest thing is, freedom of speech is, you know, I call you an idiot for you saying something stupid. That's fine, that's freedom of speech. The game is lagging horribly for me, by the way. It's running at like 1 frame per second. Exactly 1 frame per second, brilliant. Can I pause the game? What's caused this? I need to pause the game again. Because then it goes up to 30. I need to find out what's causing this. Remote debugger connection failed, localhost 61407. And that's all that's causing it? Is it's failed to I apologize for this, but toggle network debug. GS. Toggle network debug. False. GS. Toggle. Toggle show network traffic. And I'm going to clean out 3D cache. And there is something else I want to do. I can't remember what it was. Vehicle reload from XML. And frame level SPS. That should fix it, I think. Or not. Okay. I know what the problem is, and I'm actually going to have to restart the game. For anybody wondering what exactly is happening right now, because I'm not going to just stop the video, I'm going to hold on as long as I can. For anybody wondering what exactly is going on right now, number one, I'm trying to pause the game, and I'm not hitting the pause button at the right time, it seems. What's happening is, there we go, it stopped. What's happening is that this is exactly what happens when, it seems anyway. I'm just gonna that. This is what happens when Soil Mod and Guillemist start to conflict with each other. And it's happened to me a few times. Is the game goes to 1 or 2 FPS, and then you're stuck with 1 or 2 FPS. The only fix I found is to actually exit out of the game. I'm gonna have to do that now. I'll show you my quick reboot method as well, actually, which is kind of, it's abusing one of the game's methods. Oh, come on. You have to exit out of the game, so I'm just going to save the game here very quickly so that I don't lose any progress, and quit the game. Close down debug menu, go into options, and just go straight down to save. And what that does is it reboots the game, so you can see the game has turned itself off now, and it should boot up now in a moment. And I'm just going to actually pause the recording until it comes back. So Giant's engine has stopped working. Yeah, I'm going to pause the recording until it comes back, so I'll be right back with you. And I'm back. I just want to give a quick shout out to George Cambridge, who subscribed while I was recording the previous episode, in fact. Or, well, the previous part of this episode, by the looks of things. I took a quick moment to check my emails, and there was one from YouTube telling me you'd subscribed, George, so welcome to the Insomniac Factor Club Nuthouse Place thing. I need to come up with some saying for something in case I ever do go to, well, I will eventually, I was talking a bit loud there, I apologise. I will eventually do Twitch streams once my internet can actually hold up for more than an hour at a time. My upload speed at the moment is atrocious, so once I get I have broadband. Once I get fibre, which I was supposed to get over a year ago now, I will at the very least try to stream on Twitch for a couple of hours a week, maybe even a couple of hours a day. They won't be long streams, and they probably won't be regular streams, but I'll definitely try Twitch out and try streaming on there. Okay. Can I just... oh no, I have to lift them and then fold them. So, that's that done. Next step, the next item on the agenda is to get the tether and at least try to TED. Because if we can get that turned into hay, that's going to be big money. If we can't, it's going to be a heck of a lot less money. I almost said a naughty word. It's going to be a heck of a lot less money if we can't TED. Because then it'll show up as just grass and it'll be like €40 bail. Not good. Not particularly good. I need to move myself around in my chair, so there we go. That's much better. I was actually sitting quite low on my chair, as I tend to do, because I'm lazy, and wasn't working very well for me in terms of actually being able to see over my pop. Dang it! Actually being able to see over my pop filter. So if you've got like £10 to spare, I'd say get the JCB DLC. I would also say wait until after patch 1.3 comes out, because Giants need... Oh my god, I think I've crashed the game. Oh no. Oh, I just can't... Okay. What on earth? Invalid option. I think I have in fact crashed the game by doing that. Yeah. Here's exactly what's just happened. I'm using an Xbox controller. As you can hear me slapping it. What's literally just happened is I've caused a game crash. And it will never exit from this screen, I don't think. It's me frantically hitting escape. Nope. I'm stuck in this screen. Yeah, I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on the crashy map of Canada. The crashes have all been my fault. I'm going to edit the map to get rid of Guillemis Calc and try and edit the exact script I need to find to fix this issue. I'm going to fix the map and then try and fix this issue off camera, and when I come back we'll try and TED the field, which is what I meant to do this episode, but crashes. I've been talking to you over a blank screen for the last 5 minutes. Well done me. Until I see you next time, stay safe and try not to crash the game like me, because I'm a moron. Goodbye.